How do you properly structure an index universal life policy? There are many ways to structure an IUL. This is one that I prefer. First, understand that part of the premiums you pay now goes into building cash value. The primary purpose of that cash value is that you don't need to keep paying premiums for the rest of your life. At a certain point, enough reserves has been built up so that it can take care of the future costs of the policy, meaning you will be covered for life without needing to put out-of-pocket premiums into the policy. Secondly, we want those reserves to build surplus so that in the future, for any other financial needs, you will be able to tap into that cash value. So the goal of the design should be maximally funding the policy so that it builds cash value faster and the reserves will continue to build surplus even without additional funding coming from out-of-pocket payments into the policy. Now, this is one design I'm liking a lot very recently. You start off with a low IUL face value, but supplement that with a term rider so that you have full coverage. Now, eventually, your cash value will start to build up, and at a certain point, you would be able to drop your term rider. Normally, at that point, your financial responsibilities would have decreased as well, so you don't need as much death benefit as when you started the policy. Your cash value will continue to grow, however, and it's going to continue to push up that death benefit. This would be a time also when the surplus is more than enough for what the policy needs to survive, and it's possible for you to be able to tap into the cash value for any financial need. At some point, you would have enough cash value that you can take out an income stream from the policy, and you can hold the growth of the death benefit so that you can control the cost of the policy. When taking out an income stream from the policy, make sure that there's enough reserves to continue to build surplus. If you would want to see how this looks like in an actual illustration or quote, scan the code or leave protect in the comments below.